Hey, this is Michael with Digital T-Shirt Shop. So I have had kind of a little bit of a dilemma in trying to take images and put them on here. This particular software, I'm using a BigCommerce store, and it's not designed for selling T-shirts. Oh, excuse me, I'm going to yawn. So it's not designed for selling T-shirts, and it's not designed for doing mock-ups. Now, likewise, if you have uh, uh, you use another software. It's not designed for doing mockups either, and it's not designed for editing the content either. So, for example, as I was building this site, I was because there's a lot of things I can do, um, but I wanted to also control what I did, and so what I did is I took my black designs. Now, my black designs with my full color printer, I can technically print them in any color. I've got, and so what I tried to do is lay this out as simply as possible to give people some options, but not make it blow my mind difficult. Um, and, but still give people options that they can get some real variety out of what they're doing, what they buy from me. So, what I did is I said, okay, well, I'm going to sell these colors of shirts. Now, these are the shirts I'm going to stock. Traditionally, I've been selling these on the bottom. So I've been printing black on yellow, aqua blue, lime green, candy pink, and white, as well as athletic heather. Um, and then with the white printing, I can print any color on a dark shirt and it's going to pop black, red, and then royal blue. Now I've got other options. I could do a navy blue. My problem is that sometimes the hues of the navy blue are difficult for me to uh, distinguish between the black and the navy blue with the vendor and the product line that I selected to carry. And so for me, in order to not get things mixed up and make sure people have gotten the right thing, I've elected not to do navy blue and instead just do royal blue and black. Um, I know navy blue is popular, but that kind of is what it is. So my difficulty is I want to make it as easy as possible for me, but I also want to make it so that anybody to sell a broad spectrum and to sell them to the whole family. So for example, this aloha palm tree, instead of having to list it as a men's, listed as a woman's, listed as a youth, listed as an infant, list it one time and have them be able to buy it for the whole family. And so with that, with the colors I've selected, I'm actually able to do that. I can sell it from a 6 month all the way up to a 2XL, both 2XL men's and women's, um, within this color spectrum here. So those are some selections I made. One, I wanted to be able to sell it to the whole family, which I have in here. Two, I want to be able to sell it the same color to all those people. And because they're all from the same manufacturer, they all have the same hue to them. So the color's the same, whether you buy it in the infant, toddler, or the adult. Um, and then they can also have the print be the color that they want. So they could do a black shirt with green print. They could do a black shirt with white print. They could do a pink shirt with green print or orange print or blue print. So kind of the options I've given them is they can come in here. They could do a gray print on a kid shirt, even still an athletic, on a lime colored shirt if they wanted. So they take the lime shirt here with the gray printing, and then that's what we would do. Now, for me on my end, not terribly difficult. Just as people buy things, I can go in and I can modify them. Now, where it became a little bit problematic is how do you actually express that variety to people? So people come and they look at your site and they go, "Oh, I see, I can buy this shirt," but to actually show them uh, all the different sizes and show them all the different color variations, it's just almost impossible. I mean, I'd have to generate, literally, if you consider that, the number of color shirts with another number of color prints. uh, it's just not it's not reasonable to add all of those in as display images. And so what we have done is I've done a thumbnail of the shirt colors, and I've done a thumbnail of the print colors. Now I'm going to change that thumbnail of the print colors to this. I've got a black one too, but so I've gone ahead and printed it. And my problem is that sometimes your colors don't always come out exactly right. So I need to do my spot colors just a little bit different. But I'm going to take a photograph of this print and then put it on. So instead of them seeing this Photoshop image, they're going to see this image right here that actually shows what the real print will actually look like. My problems here is I'd need to pick up just a slightly different color shade of orange. That's just a hair more orange. And I need to pick a shade of green. So my printing orange actually here is a little more yellowy than my orange on the image here. I'm okay with the black, the yellow, the red. The red's been a little problematic for me in printing. Sometimes it's come out really strong. Sometimes it's come out a little bit weak, and it tends to come out a little bit weak because it's doing a combination of colors to come out with that red. But it's coming out a little bit weak when it's printed over white. It obviously comes out stronger when it's printed on a white shirt, but when it's printed on the white ink, sometimes I'm seeing a little bit of the multicoloredness coming through it. My green's just on the actual print color. So I actually took the actual image here and printed it, and so you can see just how those colors can vary slightly in the actual print job. So actually down below I say the actual print colors will vary slightly. You look at the green on the screen versus the green here on the spot, you can see that's quite a bit different. The red is a little more of an orangey red than a red red. The orange is a little bit more of a yellow orange. Um, I'm okay with the blue and the purple, the gray, the black, the white, the yellow. So those three I probably need to just play with just a little bit more. So when people pick a spot color, I can print that fine. I may also look to see. I've thought about getting pink, like printing pink. Have pink as an option on there too. Um, but then that would also mess up my little groove there. I'd have to, change the size and format of my image there. So anyways, but that's kind of what I've done. I've got these variations on almost all products. Now, where I don't have them and where I can't really have them is when I have an image that actually has color in it. Um, and so let me see if I can find. I'm trying to think of where I have something like that. So if I took this pixel Frankenstein that I made, um, oh, looks like I did put print color on there. So this actually needs to be changed to just be a shirt color and a shirt size, and then take the print color off. Because obviously I'm not going to go and change him. He is kind of what he is. So, um, anyways, so that's kind of what I've done in order to be able to uh, add some variety. Uh, with the higher price shirt, what I'm kind of going for is, um, oh, I was gonna, so I'm gonna use the nicer shirt. They can get the full color printing, the white ink, all of those types of things on there. We are doing the promo where it's free freight for right now. Who knows? Maybe we'll do that for 6 months or something like that, or through Christmas or something. But right now, it is free freight on everything for US shipments. And then now I obviously don't have these made in all those colors. So every time somebody buys something, what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to come in and, it's pretty easy to change it. I can basically just come in here and do a blend option and do a color overlay on each image, and then I just have to save it as the new image. So in that case, I would save that as the white version. Um, I What I would probably do is I would just pull up. So if I have my spot colors all prepared, and I'm trying to think of where I've got those at. Might be. And I'll need to remember where I have them at. Here they are right here. So let's say what I would probably do is I'd pull up my spot colors and I'd say, okay, well, they want it to be this color because I want the colors to be consistent. It looks like I actually opened it up in there instead of here. So open up in Photoshop. Okay, so I'd come in here and I'd pick my spot color right here. And actually what I need to do is I just need to go and make a swatches. That's what I need to do. I just need to make a custom swatch where I can just pull it up right here. So sooner or later you get thinking about what you're doing and you remember, okay, so I can just pull up, probably just pull up my swatch, and then I can, because I don't think I can do the swatch inside the blending options. So blending options, color overlay, and then right in here, I would need to just drop whatever color it was. I can resave it as that color and print it. So it adds a little bit of work to each image, but if it's consistent and it's controlled and it's measured and it's you know about how much time it's going to take to do it, which that took 5 seconds, 10 seconds to do. um, I think it's manageable, and then at some point we'll have, most of the colors actually made already. I guess I could go and just generate all of them. It just takes probably more time than I want to do right now. And I guess if it gets to a point where it is necessary, I can go and I can just generate all of them, and instead of doing it this way, I guess. So anyway, so there you go. So that's what I'm doing as far as options on my website here with Digital T-Shirt Shop, and how I decided to set up my purchasing options and which options I'm offering to people. And there you go. So, anyways, again, this is built in BigCommerce. And we'd love to have you follow us on Digital T-Shirt Shop. Follow us, subscribe to us at YouTube on Digital T-Shirt Shop, Facebook, Digital T-Shirt Shop. So thanks. Have a good day.